Having a clean pair of shoes goes a long way. To be successful, you got to look successful in most things. Until you become Mr. Cuban, then you can look like a slob.
Hey, I've always been a slob. It's worked. But I respect someone with a good-looking pair of shoes.
I don't know at this point whether you've developed the market enough. And I wouldn't buy this product. I'm out.
All right, thank you.
Good luck.
And that's a clean pair of shoes.
All right, thank you. How do you spell Testament?
Yeah, what was that?
Chevalier de Testament. Google it right
You
now.
get kicked out of your little club if your cup is dirty?
Yes, it's the very famous silver cup you wear around your neck.
I'm just curious.
Obviously, you're not a member.
Ever since its creation in 1934, the cup ring de Chevalier.
It's real? Imagine 20 Kevin O'Learys with a little cup around their neck.
No, it's 80. It's 80.
The order has some 12,000 nights of Chevalier.
You said there was
worldwide.
80 in our chapter.
Next into the tank is a product to make sneakers more functional and fashionable.
Hello, Sharks. My name is Tim Talley. I'm from Rochester, New York. My company is ULace, and I'm seeking $200,000 in return for 25% of my company. If you have kids, you probably already know this, but the average American kid owns over 10 pairs of sneakers. But why do they need so many pairs of sneakers? Well, it's really quite simple. They need a variety to express their own sense of style and to hook up with other things in their wardrobe. But what if those same pairs of sneakers could quickly, easily, and inexpensively be customized again and again and again, turning each of those pairs of sneakers into millions of pairs of sneakers? Well, Sharks, I'm here today with some awesome news. My product, ULace Sneaker Customizing Laces, makes all of this possible and more. ULaces are elastic shoelace inserts that enable users to lace multiple colors and patterns into their sneakers. ULaces pop in and out with ease, which means you can swap colors or change patterns as often as you like. What's more, once laced with ULace, sneakers instantly become slip-ons that never need to be tied. So you get to say hello to customization, hello to slip-ons, and bye-bye to bows that come untied. ULace truly puts the kick back into kicks. Sharks, I have a pair of sneakers for each of you today.
Oh, cool.
All right, this is the way to start off a pitch.
Robert, I believe these are your home city colors. Lori, these are cool fashion metallics.
I like
Kevin, these are your country colors.
Yeah.
Damon, your high school colors.
Thank you.
And yes, Mark, these are the Mavericks colors.
Sir.
School colors, team colors, fashion colors, country colors, whatever colors. With ULace, the possibilities are endless. Sharks, we have an award-winning product, we have the market's attention, and we have global distribution. What we really need now is a really cool partner like you. So you know what they say, if the shoe fits, invest.
That's interesting.
So it works by just simply putting one in one side, like this, and then just going right through underneath the top. So there's just this little hook piece.
Just a little tab.
So
and
I
lock it
take
on.
out the existing lace and I replace it with yours.
You take out the existing lace
Show
and
us the
replace it with-
packaging. Give us a few packages to look at.
So, Tim, how do I tighten it once it's in?
The cool thing about it is that you can fine-tune the fit by changing the design pattern. So there are design patterns that are very loose. We have skateboard kids that like to have a very loose fit.
Oh, so you can stretch it across 2 holes for extra tight.
You get to choose any 2 eyelet holes on the shoe per ULace.
How much?
We sell that pack for $349.
And what does it cost you to make it?
35 cents.
Yes.
Nice.
Walk us through your distribution strategy.
Well, we have a global distribution network. Basically, they pay for everything. They order through us. We make about a 50% profit margin just on that.
And you've been in business how many years?
We started shipping this product in 2009.
What will you do this year in sales?
This year, through August, we're at 193.
193,000?
Yes.
Tim, why isn't it more?
Yeah.
You've got distribution in place. After 4 years, why isn't it more?
I'll tell you why it isn't more. We came out in 2009. We were named #1 hot new product in Japan in 2010, and then it just took off. So we did about 300,000. But then what happened was the earthquake and tsunami came and buried our Japanese distributor.
Why do the Japanese love it and the Americans don't?
I invented the product in Japan. I was actually trend spotting in Japan when I came up with the idea. I left my job and I went to Japan specifically going to find an idea.
What was your job?
I ran the biggest business for New Era Cap Company.
Right. For new era, so that's why you were trend spotting, because that's not a word that a normal person uses unless they're in the fashion industry.
So, Tim, my little risk antenna just went up because trend spotting is meaning that a trend comes, peaks, goes.
No, that's a fad.
Well,
No, that's a fad. No, that's a fad.
Well
Bam! That's a fad. A trend can last for many, 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 many years.
yeah, but poo-poo happens, and all of a sudden it's slowed down, but it hasn't taken off stateside yet.
But the pricing wasn't necessarily right in the packaging. We were putting more product in the package than, you know, enough product. Like there's 16 segments in the package.
Okay.
So,
and you were selling that for how much?
$7.99.
And you're saying that was too high a price because you had too much product in there?
Absolutely.
How much is it now?
So maybe people didn't want that many all at once.
That's right. So what we saw as soon as we reconfigured this product was we saw on our sales going up to about 6 to 8 packs per order. It made it kind of a no-brainer. And we're going to do $400,000 this year.
Are you not selling in America?
We're not selling in America beyond our own online and a couple big online sneaker
Why
retailers.
is that, Tim?
I think because we didn't have the product configuration right. And I really wanted to fine-tune and test this. I thought we got one chance here. The sneaker business is a $60 billion business.
Don't start doing that, man.
No. I'm just saying it's a
This
big
should be
business.
sitting at the register at every large retailer of sneakers.
How many competitors are out there?
There's a couple other products out that are made out of like silicone or rubber.
Is nobody doing this where you have that little piece on the end?
Absolutely not, because we have a patent.
This is not that easy to do, by the way.
It's actually pretty easy once you get used to kind of pulling
Yeah,
them in.
once you got it in, you're right. The first time is hard.
What if I wanted to play a pickup game? Can it hold up, you know, so I can play in these?
You know, I could play in these.
I rarely do this, but I'm going to ask Damon for some advice.
Yes, you should bathe more often because I sit next to you.
So, bottom line is what? How long is this going to stay trendy?
It could be forever.
You think that?
This could be a long play.
Well, then I'm interested.
No, you know what? Matter of fact, I don't think it's going to last much longer.
Tim, what's the projection for you, Lace?
We believe we can do almost $2 million next year.
What?
I believe so.
A big ramp, my friend.
Tell me how. Tell me what the game plan is.
We basically want to go back to those guys, to the big retailers that are very interested, and maybe not try to take off a bigger bite as they want us to take off.
So, Tim, the key to the strategy is getting a couple large retailers. That's the only way you're going to get to $2 million.
Absolutely.
I'm going to make this easy because, you know, I like you. I think you're a hero. I think the idea...
He's not a zero?
He's not a zero.
Well,
That's good news.
My mom will be
He's a
happy to hear
hero.
that.
That's great.
But one of the problems I have with this, I don't find it very comfortable because I'm feeling these little pieces underneath hitting the top of my foot.
We recommend that you wear a shoe with a padded tongue. It is a fashion product.
Most kids don't care, though, right? The kids that are doing
Kids
it, like,
don't.
I mean, they're either not, their shoelaces are completely undone, or they're trying not to trip over them, right?
Yeah, I just feel that this is not
So
probably the right...
before you totally drop out, I want to tell you a little bit more about me. You know, when I was in college, chairman of the engineering department called me in and said, Tim, you're outclassed. You're never going to get an engineering degree. You don't have to be an engineer. You could be an electrician. You know, why don't you drop out of school, save your parents
This
some
is
money.
your prof, trash
This is
talker?
not a good
Join the
professor.
join the army and learn a trade. And what I did was I got rid of stuff that didn't matter. I stopped running track because I wasn't going to make money running track. And 3 years later, when he passed me my diploma, he said to me, he said, Tim, I'm sorry I didn't believe in you as much as you believed in yourself.
I think this will do extremely well. I just don't think for me, this is the right product. I'm out.
Look, Tim, I love that story. I think if so many other people just learn from that, get rid of the stuff that doesn't matter in your life and focus on the stuff that does, right?
Well,
Laser-like focus, my
I
friend.
got rid of my apartment. I live in a rented room in a friend's house. I used to drive a drop-top Porsche. I mean, I was pretty well compensated. I got rid of my car. I got lean because I believe in this and I know what it can be. I just need the right partners.
So you've kept me in this entire time simply because of you. What I think you need is you need somebody with the experience that's going to help you. And look, there are sharks here that have better experience in this area than I do. I'm out.
Understood.
Damon, fashion.
I'm a little, I'm gonna get a little nervous.
Yeah, Damon, it's
Damon
right
hasn't
up your
said it.
alley.
Maybe he's being quiet because he doesn't like it. Maybe he's being quiet because he's taking it all in.
I'm just thinking, you know.
He's processing.
Okay, I'm going to...
Two sharks are out. Tim has 3 more chances to make a deal.
Damon, fashion guru.
I'm gonna get a little nervous.
Yeah, Damon, it's right up your alley.
Okay, I'm going to... The real challenge I have is I'm a partner in a company called Sneaker Beast, and I'm a partner, and we just bought the old shoe company Tonic, right?
You're conflicted.
So I'm sitting here thinking, do I dump the guys I just acquired or not? But it ethically would be wrong, and so
When has that ever stopped you before?
It's a conflict, and so regretfully, I'm out.
I appreciate it. I understand. Businesses, I want partners that would speak up and say that, and, that's how we are. We're straightforward with everybody. That's how I like to run my business.
Tim, you got 2 guys left. You got Mark and you got Kevin.
What can I say to you guys that you haven't heard that would tip this for you?
That's up for you to decide.
I'm not a guy that's going to quit on you. I'm a guy that's going to, work my fingers to the bone. This is how I do. I get up at 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm on the phone with my distributors over in Europe. I'm on the phone with Asia.
My job here is not to fight for you, but they want to know my opinion. You're the real deal. You're the real deal, and this is a real company. And that's why I was conflicted. So you don't have to speak for yourself. I'm going to tell both of them, this guy's the real deal.
Wow, that's quite an endorsement.
I appreciate that.
Quite an endorsement, Damon.
I'm just
But
wondering
you know what I say? Never take advice from someone who doesn't have to live with the consequences. So.
That is true.
Not putting up any money. I don't know what this company's worth right now. I like it, but I don't know what it's worth.
Make an offer.
All right, I'll give you $200,000 for 50%.
First of all, I appreciate the fact that there is an offer on the table.
I really don't know what it's worth. It's a shot with you rebirthing an idea that was proven in a foreign market. That's the way I look at it.
Mark?
200,000, 50%, and you got Mark over there really quiet.
I want to hear what you say to him.
I'm processing it as...
It shouldn't be a process, right? You already know the answer.
I think it's a bit rich.
Well, come back with something.
Counter.
I would be willing to go up to 35.
I'll do that deal. Want to do that deal?
Let's do it.
See, I like when I let him negotiate for me. All right.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations. I really like it. First thing we'll do is we'll get it as a Mavs premium and as a giveaway. I'll get them to all the guys to start wearing and handing out. We'll put them in the Mavs shop and we'll get that rolling. So
awesome. Thank you.
Great job, Tim.
Great
Thank you very
job.
much.
Thank you very much.
You did great.
Thank you, guys. A deal with Mark is totally amazing. He's connected to sports. He's connected to licensing. So these are things that could make our brand huge. So it's just an awesome feeling.
You didn't like it?
I loved it. It's a conflict. I own a company.
Mark,
like
good
it.
one.
Ba-bam!
Next week, a very special episode of Shark Tank,
I may be young, but I can make a difference in this world.
It's not just for kids.
where young entrepreneurs go toe-to-toe with the sharks.
I was about to go to the U.S. Open until I broke my back.
We treated you just like we did anybody at any age. It's real serious.
My parents have taken out a mortgage.
I'm in 300 stores in 34 states.
Absolute nothing burger.
You have serious competition.
What if we gave them $300K?
Are you nuts? Mark, why don't you just stick your head in that beehive?
Can you guess the big secret movie theaters don't want you to know? Well, the secret's out right now on ABC's 2020.